And then before we do it, share the link to. No, I'll share the link.
I don't know notifications.
I got it. Not yet. I gotta share the link. I just said I gotta share the link.
Not class right now, and the teacher is being very difficult. Apparently, it's supposed to be in a group.
Oh, that's all on the live right there.
I don't mind. She don't watch us anyway.
That is actually a really funny story.
Yeah, she doesn't. I asked if I could do the assignment solo, and she was like, "No, you have to be in a group." And I'm like, "But it's too late to go in a group." And she was like, "Well," and I was like, "Well, I still can turn this in." So, yeah, let's see what happens. Anyway, so, hi. Hello, everybody. My name is Thaddia Simms. I am a work study student for Mingo's Media, also the female captain for golf. This is Nasia, who's also my teammate.
Hi.
And this is Coach Alex, our guest for today. He is the soccer head coach. So we have a few questions for you, which one that I'm very interested in. So there was a game that I went to, I can't remember which day it was. We were against the guys in the light blue. Their coach is like Italian almost.
Renegades.
Yeah.
He's Uruguayan.
Oh, okay. So I think it was that game that the other coach got red carded.
Our coach.
Yeah.
Adam. Coach Adam.
Yeah, that's possible. I didn't know coaches could get red carded.
If the referee feels as though you're disrespecting him, it's called dissent. Anyone can be red carded.
Even the girl?
I was aiming for one the other day. My goal was please give me a red card, and he kept looking at me.
You could be asked to leave.
Oh,
Security, please escort this member of the stand.
I was trying to beat the best fan that y'all ever had.
Do you think that's for all the games? Or just...
You know when he looked at me the hardest when I started chanting every yell, he was like, "Who's this guy?" Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I still think Ariel should have gotten that penalty kick.
Let's talk about that. Why didn't the crowd wanted it? We were up 5-0 or something. Mm-hmm. Why didn't you guys allow Ariel to take that penalty kick?
Well, that'd be a question for the guys on the field. But they had a deal with a professor. I'm not going to call the professor's name. I'm not going to say the class, but if one member of the team scored a hat trick, 3 goals, they would get extra credit on an assignment.
Okay.
I mean, can I do that with my professors and go? Because, like, I need them extra points.
Shout outs to great lecturers and faculty making it possible to motivate our players.
Hat tricks. Have you never seen you play before?
Ooh, it hurts.
I've seen him receive a ball on the side, though. He did one.
Yeah, like,
This is a good last 5 minutes. Alex, please tell them your experience with soccer and why it is kind of insulting to hear that they've never seen you play.
I've just gotten into soccer, so I'm sorry if I offended you.
And his pictures in the hallway.
Yeah. Explain.
Is it?
No,
I wasn't
just
interested.
in the hallway.
That was
That's
after my
Blue.
time.
That's the mascot.
I saw I saw a picture of Coach Alex somewhere playing. I just don't remember where.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
played.
explain how you got into golf, please, so I could know.
Golf or
No,
soccer?
sorry. I'm a golfer.
I mean, I have a
Soccer.
decent short game.
Yeah, you got it right. You said it right.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got to follow through though. You just
That was
stopped
the
at
chip.
right?
That was the
Perfect.
Yeah, you got
that
it.
was the sand wedge.
Yeah, you got
That was
it.
the sand wedge.
Next.
Yeah, I played a bit.
Yeah, but how you get into soccer?
You good in 5? You wanna come on in 5?
No.
Okay.
Family. I have an
Wow.
uncle who played on the national team. And he's very influential in my life. So it was only natural that I would eventually play.
Speaking of family, I saw your mama the other game. That was funny.
She's our best
She
fan.
is so funny.
She's our best friend. Your family is our best fan.
She was a soccer mom for 20 plus years.
Yeah, because when we were setting up the tripod, and she came, and she was yelling. She was the only one yelling between her and your sister. They were the only ones yelling. We were like, "Who's this lady?"
I think we was like halfway through the game when she finally asked. She was like, "Is this live?" And then we were like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Every second she made noise, our numbers spiked. We had like 2 viewers anytime she speaks.
We just let her carry on.
30.
It was nice. It was good.
It was
The
like, please
commentary is
continue
pretty good.
talking.
She should be allowed free for all games.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, you should pull some strings and that, you know.
We need some Mingos gear.
You know what? Next question. And then
Okay.
so I guess you could talk about your family. Like your family's very athletic, right? Athletic, right?
Yeah, I've had some great athletes in my family.
Yeah. Talk about that before you leave.
Where do I start?
I mean, even though you didn't talk about your time at UB and all that, but whatever.
Yeah,
I played for the school.
okay.
I was the captain of the soccer team.
Understandable, you're a head coach. So yeah.
What number did you wear?
Which year?
Oh.
I wore number 4 and number 10.
Okay. But number 10 is a very important number, sir. Why would they give you number 10?
Team wasn't very good that year.
Just finding out that the numbers meant like something.
Different positions.
Right.
Yeah, it can correlate with your position, but also there are certain numbers that are normally associated with the top players on your team. So 7, 9, 10, 11. Normally players wearing those numbers tend to be very skillful.
Who's number 7 on the soccer team?
Normally.
No, say it was number 7.
Marlon.
Marlon, the
This is
captain
Marlon,
is
the
number
captain.
7.
No, Marlon's good. So
Yeah. But Ronaldo's wearing 21.
that's a size thing.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
So what number would he originally be wearing? If
He
that's-
wore 11 last year.
What Nate is wearing? What 10?
No,
No,
Nathan wears
8.
15 or 16,
15.
something like that.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, he is the coach, maybe.
Yeah, Stanley wears 10.
Oh, that's who. Okay. I
Peter
remember
wears
seeing
9.
So
Stanley,
Stanley wasn't playing in the last game.
No.
What happened there?
3. So if you get 3 yellow cards over the course of the season, you have to sit out a game.
So it's similar to like basketball. Okay.
What's with all the cards that you
That's what I was gonna
get?
say. Yeah, what's up with all the yellow cards?
Man. Well, we're learning to manage our emotions. And a lot of it comes down to the way the games are refereed. So we have 2 or 3 of the top players in the league, and they tend to be kicked a lot. And a lot of it comes down to the guys trying to protect their teammates and
Right.
complaining to the refs, and the refs don't want to hear it.
I feel like the
I
refs
see
have
the
a problem
kicks,
with
like-
Mingos though, because like every time this ref, it's always something against the UB team. He's like pulling out cards, saying this and that. Like, y'all sure this ref isn't pulling for the next team? Like, just don't like the Mingos? What's going on? Don't like to evaluate him?
I would say we're very competitive,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't necessarily express that the best way sometimes. Sometimes.
I was talking to one of your players, Nate, about like soccer. I was like, personally, I don't think I would be able to play soccer because tying his shoes is a thing. And I was looking at his leg, he has some huge scratches on his leg, and he was like, "Oh yeah, somebody kicked me on the field." I was like,
That's why they were shin guards. But
I,
I guess
Like-
I actually would add in on that. I went into the locker room one time, and for the first time, I saw the blood. But like, it's a lot of scrapes.
I was
That's
like,
all.
I would never.
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
I didn't expect
know
the
that.
soccer to be that much.
And
of a
nobody looks
contact
like they
sport.
feel them at all. And then Sasha's just like, boy, you know.
It's okay, they'll break their toe and then continue to go run.
Right.
Naldo broke his nose in training last year, from a tackle from his own player.
Yeah, I would.
Oakland.
My
Who is
anger issues could never.
Someone you don't want to be
Oakland is
tackled by.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like if somebody was to even shove me on the field, I'd just goop, like
This is why we
turn
stick
around.
to golf.
That's why I stick
You're
to golf.
definitely the tallest and strongest on the field. I get why you feel like you could defeat anybody.
I'm 6'4", bro. I'm like.
You remind me of Nate right now.
And we're trusting you with an iron club.
Yeah.
I actually, I did not admit this on camera, and y'all cannot use this against me in a court of law. But I chased my team captain, my co-team captain with a club.
And with that, Coach Alex, we want to say it's a pleasure to have you on the show. We know that you are very busy and you have to go.
Yes, thank
What
you
can
for
we expect
joining
this
us.
weekend against the Warriors before you leave?
This is a tough game. This is our biggest game.
Mm.
If we do what we need to do, we should win.
Okay. Well, it seems that the soccer team has been on a winning streak lately. So.
Oh yeah, and then also I got a request that because volleyball got a flyer, I'm not gonna say which soccer team, but they said, hey, where is our flyer? And I was like curious, what is your streak, if you had to say? What's the winning streak of soccer?
We're on a 4-game win streak right now.
Right now, you're on 4 as well. All right.
This is the second 4-game win streak of the season.
So
You have
for
to
that one break,
clarify.
it would have been 8 streak.
No, there's been a loss or a draw in between.
All right,
Mm.
but 4 straight right now.
Yeah.
All right. I promise the soccer team, if you defeat the Warriors, it'll be you. I'll do your flyer. I attempted to make the volleyball girls look like a flamingo fit,
Yeah.
but whatever. One person saw it. Actually, somebody saw it and it's like, I saw what you did. Like, if you put like a wing behind it, I think it would be more clear. And I was like, somebody got my artistic vision. Yeah.
If you could turn all of the guys or whoever's onto the flyer into mingos, I support that.
Yeah. There it is.
That
Give
visual
them
just now
wings,
is
give them
not.
beaks.
That's what
You know what?
The birds.
That's my promise. Whoever scores the most goals next game, I will put the blue wings behind them.
Question
I
for
feel
you.
like none of them will try to score.
So, I don't know how many games y'all watch, right?
Oh.
So this is an argument in soccer. Because you score the most goals, does that mean you're the best player? From what you can see.
You have the best technique, I would say.
I don't.
No.
Yes, no. I
And-
I
don't
would say
feel
the best
like.
player.
In the great words of you, that just means everybody on the team is unlucky.
Very eloquent. That's how I said it. But okay.
No, I've learned that. I used to think that when I saw Ronaldo in 10, in the 10 position, he was scoring way more. I think he was first or second in the league for quite some time last semester. I presume that, okay, this is definitely the greatest player we've ever had. And then when you look at other things, the defensive dream, right? The defensive Oakland, you look at backs being able to pretty much keep a clean sheet some games. You realize that it's so much more that comes with it, especially like somebody like Stanley, right? Almost like basketball. When he gets, I've noticed when he gets the soccer ball, it's almost like he's double or triple team.
Yeah.
But he has the ability to dribble through all 3 and give us
Yeah.
some good
Stanley has amazing
action.
He's like a Kyrie.
Yeah, and when he does that, it frees up everybody else. So it's like a
I've
win-win.
noticed that when Stanley has the ball, he's in the corner on the side.
Wait,
Yeah,
is how
it's a-
He's
it's-
all like they just leave him alone.
It's a
They
threat.
just
It's a
leave him
threat
alone.
because if they put too many people on him, the other players are free.
Yeah,
If they
3
put
players
no one
trapped
on
in
him, he's gonna get to the goal.
Yeah.
And he's not only gonna shake everybody, he's gonna shake the goalkeeper. I don't know why he has to do it. Like literally, it was one time he could have just kicked the ball in, we're happy. Stanley was like, "No, you too." Ah!
Player.
Yeah,
They
But-
need to give him a nickname. Like he looks like a panther. In the
yeah. He
corner.
keeps telling me
Like he's
to.
very like.
He
in
needs
your
the
face.
graphic of him looking like the Flash. You should take that on.
Okay.
He wants a graphic where he looks like the Flash.
The Flash?
Yeah,
So you're,
I get animated, but nah.
that's so much work.
Yeah. But I will promise him that if he scores 3 goals next game, I will personally draw a caricature of Stanley like the Flash.
But if he has 3 assists.
Same. I'll give it. I'll
As
give
long
it.
as he hit 3.
Yeah, you hold me to that. You come in the office on Monday, you sit down and said, Ren, I need to see it finish in
You're like,
20 minutes.
Do this
You're
now.
not, you're not allowed to leave the office until it's finished. And I'm fine with that. But you're on time, Coach Alex. You're on time. It's
You
1:30.
got me talking now. I'm ready.
It's 1:30. No, you probably have something very important to do.
I do. Can I ask one more question?
You can.
Alright. So, we've had this conversation before. For you, who is the best athlete in athletics right now?
Out of all the sports,
Who do you think the top athlete is?
We have had this conversation.
oh boy.
I don't think we could have come to agreement.
First off, I would like to say I don't watch volleyball, so I don't know who's who.
I'm going with Brandy. Female track and field, Brandy. She ran the 100 recently.
Out of all the sports.
Out of all this, I saw her dedication in training. I see her in the gym. I saw her execution on the track. I see her personality and her seriousness. And I know other people are putting it in, but after seeing her as a young lady that focused on track,
So
happy
you're
with the
judging her based on her
times.
performance and basically.
Yeah, I'm taking everything into consideration.
Okay.
I would just say, yeah, that's my pick. Everybody has their pick.
Well, I don't really know much of the athletes. Can't call their names. But for me on the basketball team, I would say Delano is almost like the best player there. And then there's another kid, I can't remember his name. Start with a T.
Theo?
No, Kamari, that's his name.
T?
No, that's the wrong person. I had two different people in my head. Kamara, the last game I watched with him, he was really scoring most of the games, and he was like really into it.
You sure you
However,
mixing
he is a bit timid.
You don't mix it up with Alex, because Alex had a great 2 games. Kamari hasn't.
Kamari.
He hasn't made a flyer.
Kamari hasn't
He
been
hasn't
as
made a
good as
flyer.
his homecoming game. I feel like his homecoming game was like top up there, and then like after that he just like fell off. But then again,
But let's be
because
fair. Let's do a
he
male
was
and a
sick.
female, to be fair. Because if I had to pick a female, I think she was in my mind because of this weekend. But a male definitely would be one of the soccer games.
Yeah.
I would say because of the showboating, which adds to viewers and fans, definitely Stanley. It's my favorite.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
Stanley's
Ronaldo.
He's a great actor as well. He should get an Academy Award. I've watched him fall down, play it off, where I feel like, okay, the next person, Stanley, you get a yellow card. And he transformed. He's miraculously healed.
Every time.
He like got up and started walking and everything, and then a second ago he's just like, oh no, I just would be injured. Let me limp again. And I was like, he's great. No, but
Stanley is a fan favorite.
yeah,
Stanley
has the fire. He reminds me of Kimsey. He reminds me of Ken. He has the fire. Ronaldo, obviously, the fire of an athletic person that you need out there to like excite the crowd.
One thing I will say about Ronaldo is he very humble when he on the field.
Ooh.
I don't know. The last game
I would say that the
was like,
sport information unit,
just-
shout out to them who works for athletics as well.
to the who?
Their unit has a lot of recordings of things that happen after with Ronaldo. And I can tell you this.
Where?
Ronaldo is one of the funniest players we have.
They I don't know if it was like the last 2 games that I was watching.
Did you see the recording?
He just make a shot and just walk
I'm
it
there.
off. While everybody
I'm there
I
every
didn't
training.
walk
On the
in.
side when he was like this looking like
Yeah.
Wait,
we have it's a sticker now.
it is?
Yeah, but
Who
that's-
got it? Who got it?
You gotta share it.
Yeah.
I'll send it to
We
you.
have a stick of the one of the volleyball
Oh, I-
guys.
we have tons of
always
songs.
my
seen
gosh,
that sticker.
That's a good.
I don't know who it is, but when you fall and you just lay down on the court,
She just was flat out on the ground
She
like
lay on
this.
the court
Like
flat.
Y'all are missing a name though.
I can't remember the name.
Soccer name.
don't.
The greatest?
I mean, right now for like top athlete. I mean, he's not my top, but he's in the running.
Nate?
Is the name?
Peter.
Oh,
We-
definitely.
Morgan did say that.
Definitely. I apologize. Yeah.
Morgan did say that.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter is a great. He is the great. That last minute goal.
Peter the Great.
He definitely knows how to use his head. I can tell you that.
That don't hurt. I'm sorry. Like what do you do?
I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
I think that all the time.
Is it like training the neck or something? Like
Bro, we was talking
Yeah,
about
that. But you also have to attack the ball. You can't let the ball.
because
Get
they
you.
like their neck is just like stretching. That look like that's hurt.
Because they just.
Cool. They look like turtles. They look like
Forehead.
turtles.
Bro.
I've seen Oakland that did it. I've
Oh
seen,
well, Oakland doesn't.
Oakland
do
always
that.
do
Yeah,
it. I've
bro,
seen
like-
Oakland do it.
Like,
I've seen
have you seen
Morgan done it.
Oakland's like
Like,
if I
I
drew a
seen that.
caricature, it'd be like Oakland's head, and then his whole muscles go straight into his leg. It would be like there's no
And he's born like that. Like
Yeah.
doesn't need to go to the gym, anything. Just I was born and I am. This
I
is
am.
me.
Well, you as well.
Like-
You're born like you're 6 foot. You're athletic. Like your genetics had to play, and then your whole family is
Yeah, like
like,
you said, your whole
Sure.
family is like that.
not muscular, but you know, athletic.
Nah.
No?
If you saw me like before I hit the gym at UB, I was a twig.
Oh, this is you beyond the twig,
I mean, I don't go to the gym now.
and then you're vegan too. So like putting on muscles is a little.
There you
hard.
are. That's interesting.
Vegetarian.
I apologize, sir.
There's a big difference.
Thank you. We'll play a commercial break.
Nah.
The differences between vegetarian.
I used to be vegan.
I'm not one of the more athletic people in my family.
No.
Relative to like Andre Rogers is my cousin.
Okay. That's athletic.
I am.
That's very athletic.
My family just big rocks.
I'm the only athletic person.
Right.
No.
I'm the only
Like-
athletic person.
My first cousin is the 3-time CrossFit champ in the Bahamas. Yeah.
You come from a long line of athletes.
Right.
Like even if it wasn't because your family. Like,
Jaime
yeah.
Thompson, shout out Jaime.
Okay. Shout out to who you just said.
Right.
All right. Well, Coach, you've gone beyond the time you promised
Yeah,
us.
because
You're loving it.
1:30.
You're enjoying. You needed this energy. All right,
I love a
cool.
podcast.
I can't remember the question I was supposed to ask. There was a question. I just can't remember it.
Okay, so my last
is,
question.
ask him if he's, well, are you keeping up with basketball right now on the way to the playoffs?
You checking.
I'm checking. Who you think is
Oh no, you mean
UB is going against the TMT Giants, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you and then sadly it isn't announced yet. I can say there, but we actually lost Q, so Q is on injury and he won't be able to play. But how do you think we're gonna fare? We've lost 6 players about 4 weeks ago.
I just saw
Now
like 2 of them when I was
Now we're losing a player who can contribute a good.
It's one of our
15
all-stars,
games.
right?
Yeah.
Just depends on if the other guys are able to step up. Like we've had games where we've lost key player. We won a game away with 5 guys with the national team, and guys just had to step up.
Mhm.
So if the guys who are stepping in for Q are ready, you never know what could happen.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is why he should be nominated for UB Coach of the Year, Alex Thompson.
Question. If you weren't the head coach of the soccer team and that wasn't your favorite team at UB, like if you knew nothing.
Hold on, you don't know that. He never said what's his favorite team, and he's never
what's
said
your
his top
favorite
player.
team at UB?
You haven't told us much, sir. You
We
haven't
had
said
this conversation before.
who's your top
Remember
player,
that?
and then who's your favorite team, female and male top player
In
in UB.
this is non-soccer, or I can include
Yeah, to be
You
soccer?
fair.
can include soccer.
Obviously, we know you
But-
work on soccer, so
yeah,
non-soccer.
soccer's in-
Non-soccer.
Oh, non-soccer.
I can tell you
Because,
with soccer it's Ronaldo Green,
See?
without a doubt.
Mm.
Okay, so not soccer.
Not soccer, men. I haven't watched enough of them play, and I know he's not necessarily the most talented on his team, but I like Theo.
Ooh.
He's a leader.
Wow.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
Theo really is. I don't know. I've never like watched him practice, but how he's treating him on the court is like get your act together. Type
He-
of thing.
he-
He's a
He
leader.
prepares. Today,
Yeah.
after basketball practice this morning, he stayed on for looks like 5 to 10 minutes,
And then he was
shot
just
some
out
more
there
shots.
doing some practice just now.
Yeah.
So like he's always.
And
on.
then the game when his mother came, he was there an hour before shooting. That's the game when he hit a lot of threes. He did great. And I then told him, I'm going to invest in a cutout of his mom. Just to put it in the stand
just
to
so he gets
motivate
to know.
him. You know?
You know I didn't notice that was my hair.
Things you say on a podcast. 500.
So female, because we only have what, softball, volleyball, and golf and track.
That's tough. I can say who the most entertaining female athlete is.
Who's that?
Must be Nabria.
I know you can say that. I know you can say
She's pretty
that.
good at softball, though.
Yeah, I know Nabria is good. I'm sorry, I haven't kept up
That's
with
fine.
with you as much.
Boo!
No, it is fine. No
Wah,
one-
wah, wah.
No one can really watch golf, so it's fine.
Who was it that you said has
That's
been?
Bernie. That's the one who I have in the track, the
Yeah.
clips, who left
Yeah, I
India.
saw the clips. Remind me of her name, please.
I think it's Bernie Strawn. Yeah, she's now my top. Like, I've seen her
Is
in the
that
gym
one
working
with the
out.
red hair?
No, that's Candace Murphy.
I think you know with the ball.
No, that's Nancy Joseph.
Is that the
She's very quiet and almost invisible. Like, the only clips I have of her talking are clips
Is
where I
that the one
literally.
in where she was in the training room?
No, she would never let me record. She's very camera shy.
she's just
Any clip I have of her is when I'm literally playing James Bond.
Did you post
And I
it?
catch her. I catch her when I caught that clip of her talking. She was even surprised. She's like, "When did you get that?"
Oh.
No, Mr. Mortimer. And then she turned away and walked off. She walked off dramatically, and she's respectful. I told her my name was Ren, and she refuses to call me Ren. She calls me Mr.
Mr.
Mortimer.
Oh, Rachel said hi. Why didn't you say that?
She can live. Whose job is it to manage the page?
Hi,
Me.
Ellie.
This
Question,
is why.
my
This
last
is why my
question.
unit is getting cut. It's getting cut.
Oh God,
They
my last
expect me
question.
to do everything.
My last question, right? Do you think UB should have a female soccer team? 'Cause
Oh,
I-
insulting! Get up! Get
No,
ahead.
I
Get up!
no,
Get
no,
ahead.
like I mean for real, because I know a lot of women who wants to play soccer but can't
Takaris.
because
Takaris.
We
That's the thing of Game of Thrones when the dragon does the fly.
Dracarys.
Takaris, yes.
I had a conversation about that this morning, actually. Yeah, I think there are enough talented players in the Bahamas, and we used to have one. And
Thank you for saying that.
And best player was from SAC too.
The cult.
Thank you for that.
Hey, we ain't starting that, bro.
Jamaica.
No, we're not
And
starting
great
that.
shout outs to Senegal
not
Scholars for
starting
winning
that.
the BASS.
Jernica, do you remember her?
Jernica.
Nike, Jernica.
Mm.
What a player! She was really good. And Vashti.
I know my girl's best friend was on the team.
Yeah, I think it would take maybe 2 years to really get to a place where it can compete collegiately. But the talent of girls soccer in the Bahamas is at a point where we should have a team. And in Freeport, they produce the best girls, and that's where you should scout from.
In Freeport?
Yeah.
So you're saying you'd go Freeport and scout girls?
Well, segue, he just came from Freeport scouting the guys.
Well, yeah, but he went for guys, not girls. Or did you?
No, but like historically, they produce a lot of collegiate level players.
I think we have,
If I'm seeing right, is that Coach? No, that's Sean.
Oh,
Sean's
yeah,
on.
Sean.
I thought that's Dion.
They don't necessarily.
Hey,
produce
Sean,
the
how you
best, but they produce a lot of great players. I mean, don't want Coach Sam at United to.
The soccer. This is the first time I can say, and it's scary for soccer. The soccer team always attracts talent in the first 2 semesters. Sadly, most go off. I say sadly for us, but it's good for them, to grow. So, other than becoming a part of a conference, you think there's anything else we could do to keep these talented players here? Especially with the threat of some of our great talented ones right now, potentially going pro, which again we would celebrate. We won't stop that.
I think there are a few things that you can do. I think there are some guys who inevitably will go off. We have a recruit, I won't share his name now, who's being recruited by some D2 and D3 schools. But I think he should consider doing 1 year with us just so he can get the playing time away. And he's also a national team player. And if you look at some of the guys over the last 2 years, Nathan, before joining the team, was on the bench for the national team, wasn't getting much playing time and was on the bench for Warriors. But now he's a focal point for arguably the best, right now the second best team in the country, locally. And it's shown with his performances recently with the national team. Had one of the best goals of the year.
Only second to Peter.
Yeah. Peter's Mr. Clutch right now.
I'm still waiting for his unbiased answer to who's his favorite team at the University of the Bahamas. If you wasn't the coach for the soccer.
He has a lot on the line if he answers this question.
No, he does not.
You have Sean was there,
Sean is
Kim was there. A lot of people peeking in.
Not soccer. My favorite not soccer team.
Like, if you weren't the coach of the
If you
soccer
weren't
It would
playing
still be
soccer,
soccer.
if you weren't
Okay,
playing
so
soccer,
let's take
if you wasn't
soccer out of
into
this.
soccer, what is another team that you'd be interested in? Or sport that you'd be interested in?
You know what? Brain buster. I got after
Sport basketball.
I mean, you have the height for it. Yeah.
But hold on, you mean like me go and coach or me just be a fan?
Personally, my question
Like-
was just saying which sport would you be interested in? What would be
To
your
play?
favorite team to watch?
I love basketball, so I'd probably say
Yeah.
I feel like everybody.
Actually, on record, you defeated some of your soccer players recently in basketball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can say that on record.
Ask
Just
about
look straight
me.
in the camera. Ask about me. Let me zoom in on this. Who did you defeat in basketball, Coach Alex?
Well, Ronaldo wasn't much of a challenge.
Oh,
Junior, 2 straight.
wow.
And then I was told that Peter was Haitian Kobe.
Disappointing.
And I would just say, ask him about my one-step fadeaway.
Oh,
Look straight in the camera. Just sell it.
Finger roll.
That is it.
oh my gosh, it was so funny.
So I got 2 questions for you.
Go
One,
Eagles.
Best goal celebration for the semester, well, for the league. Which goal celebration really made you feel like, wow, that was clever? And yeah, let's go with that first question before I give the second one. Which goal celebration really sticks in your mind?
Well, it was very timely. Love Nathan and Naldo's fusion dance.
Ooh, yeah, R.I.P.
But I think, you know, they would have ended up, you know, when the fusion dance
It
was
was,
wrong.
you saw the finger. I thought only I saw that. They
Yeah,
didn't connect the
yeah.
fusion properly.
Yeah,
Hold the
they-
camera turn with that. Sorry, got too passionate.
They would have
Got too passionate.
got older. Whatever.
Yeah, it would have been a fat version of Ronaldo and Nate.
You said it, I didn't.
Yeah.
Listen, my favorite one is with Stanley, but in the corner, he used the thing as a grenade almost.
No, that
Oh, the
was
flag.
that wasn't Stanley.
That was
I mean, recently who did the little aiming one?
yeah. Who
No,
was
that was
Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
That was Kevin.
I don't know
From
if
the angle, like from the back, they kind of look. the
No,
same.
they don't.
no,
They-
I don't
to
know
me,
if
they
I
do.
was
Stanley
tripping
did
that
pick
one
up the
game.
flag.
He
one
did pick
day,
up. Yeah, he did
Yeah.
pick up one. That's why I was.
He picked up a flag?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he like shot it at the goalkeeper.
Peter has a good one too. I don't think he's used it yet. The air guitar.
Oh no, he did that.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm tripping, but one game all the way in the park corner, I saw somebody like when he got the goal, he picked up his foot, and next player got down on his knees and like dust off his shoe.
Yeah, that's
I guess like
a
that,
classic one.
Yeah.
that was really funny.
What about the iconic one when they all did the dance together? The one that
Nice.
South Africa did.
That was nice.
That one was nice.
I'm
That was
still
very
going with the fusion.
the fusion. The fusion it
Yeah, are
is.
you saying the fusion because you like into anime?
All right.
I like Dragon Ball.
Still the my business. And then the more challenging question is if you could say the all-star soccer game, soccer team for the university, College of the Bombers and University of the Bombers. Who's your 1 and 2 years? The
Ooh.
all-star year team. That's it. I just want to make them think.
Based off of accomplishment or based off of talent?
No talent. If we go accomplishment, obviously the one that won the league. Yeah.
Sure.
You should.
These
2008.
guys,
2018 teams. 2018 team won the league.
They won the league, right? But did they have a winning
Undefeated. I
record?
think they were undefeated too. They were undefeated.
All due respect to those guys. See now we.
No, we're here.
opened
We're
up a
here.
can of worms.
Give me the clout.
All due respect to that team. I respect what they did. They won 2 games from, if I'm correct, forfeits. But these guys won 3 games away with a winning record.
But
Never
didn't
did
you
that.
do that even in COB? Didn't your team? Y'all did that.
No,
right?
we won a game.
One
but
game.
We didn't have a winning record.
Yeah.
But anyway, these guys, number 1, most professional talent, most national team players, and then
The one was too easy. That's why I gave you
get
2.
in trouble doing
No, you gotta give it a
this.
2. Give it a
Get
2.
in trouble. It would have to be. Oh boy.
Is it brain buster for you?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back
our
after these commercial
Our
breaks.
2010 team.
2010. Who was that?
I played. But that's
What
not
was
why.
I
That's
doing?
not why.
It's non-biased.
That's not why. Aaron Hanna was on that team.
Okay.
Derek Dean, Jason Edwards. We had a guy from Trinidad, Stephen John. What a player. Oof.
Simba was there too. Eh?
Think.
Oh, he grabbed.
Simba was on the bench. We had another keeper, Leander, who was good from TC. Ramius Johnson, national team level player. Noel Henderson from St. John's.
Mm.
Durant Minus from St. John's. If that team had stayed together,
Derek was
Yeah,
there too.
yeah. if that team had stayed together for 1 more year, and then we added Andrew Pratt, that would have been the next best team to this team. 2014 was a good team too.
So the consistent factor is any team that has you, whether as coach or player, has a great opportunity of being the best team ever in the history of this university.
I don't understand.
Say less. You don't have to say nothing. Just
I
that.
mean, I wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
All right. So thank you again. Any other questions before we end this episode
I
of the
don't want to
blogs?
say Coach Alex is old, but
Whoa, zoom's on my
2010,
face.
I was in grade 2. Grade 2.
Great time.
You were playing soccer in college?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was COB, right? Before, because you became UB in 2016.
According to her, she didn't use in the teaching college. That's what she didn't use.
College!
Yeah.
I was grade 2. Oldies.
All right. This is why we don't like TikTok.
Anyway, that's all the questions for today.
Yeah, that's it.
So thank you for sharing your time with us. I know you have to go somewhere. Sorry for
Oh, he enjoyed this more than he
Yeah, I
should.
see he was
He did.
enjoying it.
Pleasure.
He was like, that food could burn it on, but yeah.
Maybe another time we'll get you on the podcast. It seems like you're very interested in podcasts. And maybe we'll just talk about other things besides soccer.
I was
Yeah.
listening to a podcast earlier.
Oh.
I listened to a podcast.
to the wallet.
Wait,
Well,
Yeah.
this one
Bossy
was
boy
louder
going
than that one.
Yeah.
quick question. Are you originally from New Providence?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? Daddy's from Abacoy?
I mean, I have family. My family splits the further up you go.
Long Island.
He said up, not down.
I know. I asked that for a very specific reason.
I have one great grandparent from Long Island.
I just knew it had to be Long Island somewhere.
That has very little to do with what you're looking at.
But anyway, yeah. But so you're originally from New Providence. Would you say that New Providence is the best island?
What are we talking about? Island? We going
You know
I
what?
always bring
You gonna put
back
him on
to
the spot?
islands.
Watch this, Alex. You think mayo should be in Sai Kung salad?
No.
Thank you. That's how you end a show. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.